Okay, hi there. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Nancy.
And today we are bringing to you a special guest, a friend of mine, Maureen Palladini, the Contessa de Carneros. And we're up here in her beautiful home and vineyard.
Oh, I love that.
Royal Wing.
Yeah.
in the Carneros area of Napa, for those of you who don't know Napa, and which we know quite well. So anyway, so thanks for welcoming us into your home.
Welcome to the Carneros of Napa Valley.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the first question I have for you is, you have this great saying, one woman, one wish, one wine.
Correct. The one woman, of course, is me. One wish is, my wish was to have created a beautiful ranch in which I could grow very, very fine wine grapes. Mm-hmm. And the one wine is the only wine that I developed, which is Pinot Noir, my favorite red wine. We also grow Chardonnay, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which we sell to top-tier people in the business. And we make a small small quantity, perhaps less than 300 cases of Pinot each mm-hmm. year, and distribute that to our friends and special buyers.
Yes. Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know where this region is, it's the southern region between Napa and Sonoma, and it is just beautiful. We're here on a beautiful sparkling day. The mustard is starting to come up through the grapevines, and it's just delightful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, how long have you been here?
I bought this ranch 18 years ago, mm-hmm. and developed it. The house was in a pretty sad state, so I took and turned that around, developed it a little differently mm-hmm. in terms of just cosmetics, basically. Mm-hmm. I didn't move any walls around. And the vineyard was a wonderful old Wente clone Moscato Chardonnay vineyard.
Oh.
It was very well respected.
Mm-hmm.
But it had been overcropped in the years that the former family owned it. So I determined that I wanted to do something really top tier. So I tore everything out and replanted the vineyard to half Pinot Noir and half Chardonnay, which are the two varietals that really do well out here in Carneros. They like a little cooler mm-hmm. climate, and since we're only about 5 miles from the bay, we develop a little bit of a marine influence that those particular varietals really enjoy. So
now you didn't start out. You didn't start out as a winemaker.
No, actually, I'm not a winemaker. I'm a wine grower.
A wine grower.
Grape grower.
Okay.
And the wine that we do develop, from here, from the ranch, is actually what we term custom crush. Mm-hmm. We send the grapes to whomever we wish, really good winemakers, and I kind of follow the progress as it's mm-hmm. developing in the barrels and so forth, and then the true winemaker, from whomever it is that's doing the custom crush, will finish the product mm-hmm. and deliver it back to us. But my real job is in real estate investment here in the Napa Valley.
This was just kind of a midlife change then,
exactly,
huh?
Wow.
Exactly. So I bought the ranch kind of on a lark, and when I'd actually shown it to some clients, and I was really intrigued by it. You know, I love the setting, the wild wind and mm-hmm. openness of the Carneros, and the fact that it was surrounded by a sea of vines, mm-hmm. and mm-hmm. it was really a very, very interesting place. Mm-hmm. And so the clients dismissed it. They didn't want it. They thought it was too much of a challenge, having to replant the vineyard and fix up the house and so forth. So I said, well, that's a challenge that I'm up to at this point in time. So went home and called my children. Said, you know, I found an intriguing property. I think I'm going to look at it more seriously, and I might even make an offer on it, you know. And they said, Mom, why are you calling us? You know, I mean, you know you're going to do what you want to do.
So I love that. That's great.
She raised her kids right.
The children knew that Mama was going to do what Mama was going to do. Mm-hmm. So anyhow, here I am 18 years later, and having the time of my life with growing some fine wine grapes that we sell to actually to Schaefer Vineyards has bought our Chardonnay, and Frank family is buying the Pinot Noir.
Okay.
So we're doing well in terms of getting out there and with some of the very finest people
That's great.
in the business.
And it's introduced you to a whole community of...
It has. I've been fortunate to have met and have been befriended by all these wonderful people in the surrounding area. And this particular location on Dealey Lane here in Napa has been very, very good. Very happy here.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yes.
yeah,
That's
that's so great. And actually, Maureen told us that I thought that the wine industry was very much a male-dominated industry, but there are quite a few women that are in business here.
That's right. That's right. I'm going to suggest that you get in touch with some of the others that
Yeah.
are involved with wine here, and in particular in the Carneros. There's a lady that heads up the actually the Domaine Carneros sparkling facility just across the pond from us here. And there's another woman that is very involved in the another vineyard here in Carneros. There are many women at any rate that are involved as winemakers and as owners. So
So there you have it.
Yeah,
So,
there you
you know,
are.
if you always had a dream of living among the grapes, don't let it stop you.
That's right. That's
There's
right.
opportunity.
And one of
Totally
it,
possible.
yeah, and one of our intentions of doing these interviews is to introduce you to interesting women doing fascinating things in their lives and not being afraid. So
Oh, yes. Where's the ad there?
this is the one to look for.
That's
yes,
right.
So
Contessa de Carneros.
and it is fabulous.
It is
just
wonderful,
great.
wonderful
And
Enjoy.
so enjoy. And again, thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here. And
My pleasure to
best to you all. Bye now.
Thanks.
Bye.